Hi guys, good morning. Today we're going to be doing some addition. My thought is on each page, and you'll find your packet, your math packet for the week in your math folder, is I will do the first problem and then I'll ask you to pause the video and you can do the second problem. When we turn the page, press play again and I will repeat the steps and begin with the first problem. Okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and review some basic facts. Today we're doing addition, and addition means to add numbers together. We're going to be using touch points. If you need a calculator, please go ahead and use one. If you need a calculator, you'll find it in your crate. All right, let's start by reviewing some signs. Today we're going to be working with the plus sign, which means to add. And we're going to be working with the equal sign, which means to find the total. All right, and our first problem is right here. And let's begin. Mary Beth is helping her teacher get ready for school. She wipes down 3 desks and 3 chairs. How many items does Mary Beth wipe down altogether? First, let's count the number of desks. 1, 2, 3. Does our number match? Yes, great. Let's keep going. Number of chairs Mary Beth wipes down. 1, 2, 3. Does our number match? Great, we're off to an awesome start. Now we're going to use touch points. Now, if you remember, touch points is a series of dots or circles. If you see a dot, that means you're going to count it once. If you see a dot and a circle, that means you're going to count it twice. All right, so we're going to add our touch points first. Our first number is 3, so I'm going to add 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to repeat on my next number. 1, 2, 3. Now, using touch points, all I have to do is count the dots in order to find the total for my problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Write my answer. How many items does Mary Beth wipe down altogether? 6. Awesome. If you got 6, you are correct. At this point, if you'd like to pause the video and answer the second problem, you may do so. All right. At this point, you should turn the page and you should be at the top of the next page. And we're going to go ahead and start with Danielle. Danielle is helping her teacher get ready for school. She sets out 3 highlighters and 2 folders. How many items does Danielle set out all together? First, let's count the number of highlighters. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to count the number of folders. 1, 2. Do our numbers match? 3, 2. Yes, they do. All right. Now, you can use a calculator. You can use touch points. And if horizontal is confusing, you can go ahead and use the side of your paper to set it up vertically, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with my first number, which is 3. I'm going to add my symbol, a plus sign, and my second number is 2. I'm going to go ahead and add my touch points at this point. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, and now I need to go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to write my answer in the box. 3 plus 2 is 5, the total number of items. Great. At this point, you can pause your video again and do the second problem. I'll see you on the next page. next problem. You should have turned the page and be on page 3. Let's begin. Ryan is helping his teacher get ready for school. He passes out 12 folders and 7 handbooks. How many items does Ryan pass out altogether? The number of folders Ryan passes out, 12. The number of handbooks Ryan passes out, 7. I'm going to go ahead and add my touch points. And remember, when you see a single dot, that means you count it once. And when you see a dot plus a circle, that means you count it twice. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the first column. We always start with the first column on the right. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1. How many items does Ryan pass out altogether? 19. Nice job. Okay. Go ahead and start your next problem, and I'll see you on the next page. Okay. Hi again. All right, we should be on page 4. Brent and Danielle are counting chairs. Brent counts 13 chairs. Danielle counts 5 chairs. How many chairs do they count altogether? Let's start with my first number, 13. I'm going to line it up vertically. Going to add my symbol, plus sign, meaning to add. My next number is 5. I'm going to put it under my 3. I'm going to add my column so I know which numbers I'm adding together. Now I'm going to add my touch points. All right. I'm going to start with the far right column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. What is the number of chairs they count altogether? 18. Good job. Go ahead and start the second problem. This should be page 5. Mary Beth is helping her teacher. She hands out 20 folders, 12 workbooks, and 3 handbooks. How many items does Mary Beth hand out altogether? Number of folders Mary Beth hands out, 20. Number of workbooks Mary Beth hands out, 12. Number of handbooks Mary Beth hands out, 3. Is aligned vertically. So I'm going to go ahead and add my touch points. Okay. I'm going to start with the far right column. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. How many items does Mary Beth hand out altogether? The answer is 35. Go ahead and go ahead and start the next problem, and I'll see you on the next page. All right, Randy is sorting items at school. He sorts 21 folders, 11 workbooks, and 15 handbooks. How many items does Randy sort altogether? They set this problem up horizontally, so I'm going to go ahead and use the side of my paper to write it vertically. My first number is 21, then 11, then 15. I'm going to add my symbol, plus sign, and I'm going to divide it into columns so I know which numbers I'm adding each time. Now I'm going to add my touch points. I'm going to start with the far right column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. My answer is 47. If you got 47, you guys are doing great. Nice job. Go ahead and start the next problem, and I'll see you on page 7. Randy's counting desks and chairs at school. He counts 37 desks and 40 chairs. How many items does Randy count altogether? Number of desks Randy counts, 37. Number of chairs Randy counts, 40. Sorry, this could be an announcement.
Voyagers need to report to the tents ASAP. All Voyagers need to report to the tents ASAP. Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and add my touch points. It's already aligned vertically, so perfect. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm going to start with my far right column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many items does Randy count altogether? 77. Go ahead and do your next problem. Again, you can pause the video at any time to work on your worksheet. Another announcement.
All Voyagers who are assigned to be out this morning, please report to their tents. All Voyagers who are assigned to be out this morning, please report to the tents ASAP. Thank you.
All right, page 8. Randy is passing out items at school. He passes out 60 folders and 23 highlighters. How many items does Randy pass out altogether? I'm going to start with my first number, and I'm going to write it vertically on the side of my paper. 60 plus 23. I'm going to divide it with my column. I'm going to start by adding my touch points. And I'm going to start with my far right column. 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you got 83, you're correct. Write your answer in the box. Go ahead and start the next problem, and I'll see you on page 9. Danielle is wiping down desks and chairs. She wipes down 17 desks and 19 chairs. How many items does Danielle wipe down altogether? Number of desks Danielle wipes down, 17. Number of chairs Danielle wipes down, 19. What's different about this problem is that you'll see this little corner box by this one. That means we're probably going to carry. All right, so let's go ahead. It's already lined vertically. I'm going to add my touch points. Another announcement.
If Emily Ware is in the building, can you please call 5922? Emily Ware, please.
Okay, I'm ready to go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to carry my 1. I wrote my 4, I carried my 1 because I got 14. I'm going to add my touch point. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my left column. 1, 2, 3. If you got 34, good job, guys. Keep it going. Go ahead and do your second problem, and I will see you on page 11. Actually, I think I got that problem wrong. Let me add that again. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add my right column first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then I carry my 1 from 16 and add my touch point. 1, 2, 3. The answer is 36. If you got 36, good job, guys. Keep it going. All right, page 11. Mary Beth is wiping off items at school. She wipes off 29 desks and 45 chairs. How many items does Mary Beth wipe off altogether? Number of desks Mary Beth wipes off, 29. Number of chairs Mary Beth wipes off, 45. I'm gonna go ahead and add my touch points. I'm going to add my far right column first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Put my 4, carry my 1, add my touch point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you got 74, you are correct. Go ahead and do your next problem, and I'll see you on page 12. Danielle is moving chairs and desks to help her teacher. She moves 36 chairs and 27 desks. How many items does Danielle move altogether? Number of chairs Danielle moves, 36. Number of desks Danielle moves, 27. I'm going to go ahead and add my touch points. Woo! Did you see me catch that marker? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, All right, my touch points have been added. I'm gonna go ahead and start by adding the far right column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Write my 3, carry my 1, add my touch point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many items does Danielle move altogether? 63. Go ahead and do the next problem, and I will see you on page 13. Now we're going to work on adding 3-digit numbers with or without carrying. Randy and Ryan are helping at school. Randy passes out 102 workbooks. Ryan passes out 215 folders. How many items do they pass out all together? I'm going to go ahead and add my touch points. I'm going to start with the far right column and begin with my 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 1, 2, 3. How many items do they pass out altogether? 317. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and do your next problem, and I'll see you on page 15. All right, guys, this is our last page. And our last problem. Mrs. B's class is wiping off desks and chairs. They wipe off 264 desks and 302 chairs. How many items do they wipe off altogether? Sorry, guys, another announcement.
Mrs. Armstrong, can you call 7075? Mrs. Armstrong, 7075.
All right. Number of desks the class wipes off, 264. Number of chairs the class wipes off, 302. I'm going to go ahead and add my touch points. I'm going to start with my far right column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many items do they wipe off altogether? 566. Good work, guys. All right. You guys have to go ahead and finish that last problem. And that was a great math session. I look forward to seeing your work and your feedback. Thanks. See you next week for You're Right Fractions. All right. Bye, guys.